All right, no need to waste time. We know our next guest won't be wasting any time as he will start up at the front, and he will get to the front coming up on Sunday for the 108th running of the Indianapolis 500. We've adopted him as our favorite driver here on the morning show, 107.5 The Fan. The one and only, the ever-candid Santino Ferrucci joins us now. Santino, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are wonderful. Your level of confidence heading into Sunday is where?
It's pretty good. I mean, I feel good about our race car. I feel good about everything else that we're doing. We're in a hell of a lot of better position than we were Thursday last week.
Santino, this is my first time covering the Indianapolis 500, so I've been out there, watched you qualify and everything else, but the guys here on the show, they said, we got to have Santino on because he's confident, okay? I don't know if you're cocky, but you're confident nonetheless, and I love that. Where did you get that confidence from?
Dude, I mean, it's kind of like that Ricky Bobby line, you know? You just wake up in the morning, you know? As everybody knows in Talladega Nights, and, you know, you just got to be the best
excellence.
there is.
Is that the phrase?
You can say that. You can say piss excellence.
I don't know what's acceptable for radio, man.
Yeah, honestly, you can really say anything, and we'll have our producer be just on the dumb button. Santino Ferrucci, pissing excellence here on this Wednesday morning, starting on the outside of row 2. He joins us here. What did you learn last year, not only starting up front, but, I mean, you were up front all day long. You know, obviously your history at the 500 has been, I mean, you've kind of sliced and diced your way through the field. So what did you learn last year about, you know, being a legit dude qualifying and then, you know, for really the entire 200 laps?
Man, it's one of those things to where being up front, I wish we started tuning the balance a little bit sooner and a little bit more aggressive earlier in the race when the pit stops are a little less important. So I think that's one of those things I'll keep in mind this year, just to stay on top of the car a little bit better. And man, it's just fun being out front. I mean, being able to lead laps and do everything that we did. Honestly, we came up short last year, but I don't think it was anything that we did wrong on the team side.
Do you like starting outside, or do you not really care where you're at within your row?
I'm a lot starting sixth is a lot better for me. I'm not going to lie. Starting fourth last year on the inside of row 2, you get bottled up from the front guys because they just want to tuck in and roll. I'm happy to be out slinging around the outside. So trust me, I'll be a little bit more in my comfort zone coming to green.
Santino Ferrucci with us here on the Payless Liquors Hotline. Again, he'll start row 2 along with Rossi and Larson. And not to just, I'm sure you've been asked about this. You may be tired of being asked about this, but Kyle Larson trying to pull the double with NASCAR and the Indianapolis 500 on Sunday. Have you had any conversations with him? And I guess how interested are you to be starting next to him? He's a guy obviously not running week in, week out in IndyCar like you are.
Man, honestly, he's such a good racer. He's a good friend of mine. You know, I've hung out with him a ton at the Chili Bowl, at the NASCAR events and stuff like that. He's a good dude. I mean, he's figuring it out quick. You know, obviously he is a rookie, but he'll get the hang of it real fast. I was watching him in race trim on Monday. You know, he's obviously the awareness that you have in the IndyCar is a little bit different than the NASCAR stuff. The incoming rates and closing rates are different. And, you know, you can see that he was getting caught off guard just a little bit here and there, but it wasn't like a big deal. But, no, it'll be – honestly, I'm looking forward to starting next to him and racing with him because it'll just be fun, man. It's like racing with – you know, obviously he's a good competitor to be with, but, you know, he's probably one of my better friends in the field. And, yeah, I can't wait to be trading places.
He's our favorite. He's the one and only Santino Ferrucci, again, starting on the outside of row 2, pissing excellence here with us on this Wednesday morning, which we need after pissing down the leg last night. In this
man, you're never going to drop that one.
Yeah.
How much of the game did you watch last night, Santino?
I watched all but up into overtime.
He'd had enough. I guess it's better than Ryan Bowen turning off with 10 seconds to go, thinking the Pacers had won the game. Santino, very rare to see one team across the front row. That is Team Penske. Do you believe there is a big gap to those three cars, if at all?
No. I think that, obviously all of our cars have pace. Qualifying stuff is just a little bit different than racing. Once you're in the race car, it's definitely different. The balance is different when you're in the draft and running behind other cars. So I don't think it's as big of a deal. Honestly, I just want to tuck in behind them and let them burn their fuel off and just kind of lift and coast. So and start saving and being good. I mean, there's no need to race those guys until I want to let them race themselves all the way up till lap 150.
Santino Ferrucci with us here on the Payless Liquors hotline. He'll be starting 6th, row 2. He's got the number 14 Chevy AJ Foyt Racing. We appreciate him joining us on this Wednesday morning. I've asked probably 5 or 6 drivers this. How much do you envision yourself winning this race? And good God, man, if you ever won, if you won on Sunday, I should say, do you know how you would celebrate? Because I would imagine a guy like you would have a pretty good celebration.
We need to be there.
Man, dude, I can't imagine winning this race. It's one of those things to where I feel like I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I'm good enough to do it. I know we have a car that's good enough to do it. We're just going to wake up Sunday morning, be thankful that we're racing inside this beautiful speedway in the glorious AJ Foyt Homes for Troops 14, man, for a great cause. There's nothing cooler than driving the American flag car on Memorial Day weekend, and we'll just see what the day gives us. And, dude, for that lucky car that wins it and first across the line on Sunday, I'm pretty sure we're going to load up a couple of jets and go out to Vegas. I don't think there's any other way to celebrate.
You're damn right.
That is outstanding. It is an awesome, awesome looking car, as it was last year for Santino Ferrucci here on Memorial Day weekend. Just in general, race-wise, I don't know how much Monday painted this picture for you. How racy, how much passing do you think it'll be compared to recent years?
Man, it's real interesting. So Firestone changed the tires on the left-hand side because obviously we're looking forward to going to the hybrid system. So they're making sure that they don't have any tire issues. But doing that, at the start of the year, thinking that we're going to get the hybrid, they took away some of the grip. So on the ovals, it's a big way to change how your racing is between other cars, is you change the left-hand side compounds. You go way softer, you get way more grip, you get a little bit better racing, way stiffer for durability. Racing gets harder, car balance gets a lot harder to find. I mean, it's going to be tough. If it's hot out, it might be pretty in line, but the thing with the balance right now, though, is it's very easy to lose the car. So, you saw a lot of close calls on Monday. I expect the race to be just like that. It's going to be tough.
Santino, good luck, man. We can't thank you enough for every year you seemingly coming on here, providing so much candor and just being yourself. And I hear it from fans all the time. They're like, wow, listening to him, all of a sudden he is a fan favorite for them. So good luck on Sunday. We can't wait. And hopefully we're talking to you Monday morning celebrating that win.
Man, I appreciate you guys having me on. I always enjoy it. So y'all have a great one. And, yeah, try to not get a little too drunk before the race kicks off.
We won't. No, we're going to be partying like we're going to Vegas afterwards, Santino.
Hey, look, that sounds good, man. That's the goal. That's the plan.
Pissing excellence with Santino Ferrucci right there on the Payless Liquors hotline outside of row 2 coming up on Sunday. Again, he was up there.
Here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.